made a request that really surprised you. What was it?
Well, when I started, I was only 23 when I started Women for Women, so I also was taking myself very seriously. I was like the activist role, wearing jeans and sneakers, and to be a human rights activist or a humanitarian, you have to sort of, I would call it exactly
yes,
rustic, I call it uglifying myself, and so I'm going to Sarajevo. It was really hard to enter Sarajevo, and I'm telling the woman, what should I bring you next time I'm here? And this woman, she's like, lipstick. I was like, lipstick? Really? You don't want vitamins? I don't know, I'm thinking something, to help her. So she's like, no, I want lipstick because it's the simplest thing that each woman can put on every single day, and we feel beautiful. And in that's how I'm resisting the war. This woman told me, she said, I want that sniper, before he shoots me, to know he is killing a beautiful woman. And lipstick is the easiest thing for a woman, any woman around the world, to put on and feels beautiful. Actually, it is through working with women survivors of wars, in wars, that I learned how to appreciate beauty and to incorporate beauty in my own life. And look at me now, I'm still the women's rights activist.
Yes.
Exactly, but I appreciate beauty right now. And it is, beauty becomes one way of resisting, one way of building peace.
But you had to learn yourself. I look at you, I see a beautiful woman. It took you a while before you could look at yourself and see a beautiful woman.
Yes.
You taught yourself to see your own beauty. How did you do that?
Well, I actually always thought, first of all, that I am not a beautiful woman. I would look at myself in the mirror, and no matter how many people, my former husband, everyone's like, you're beautiful. I was like, no, I would look and I say, not a beautiful woman. I can say ugly woman, but not a beautiful woman, And one day, a Tibetan woman actually told me, she said, you need to start meditating on your eyes. So I go to the mirror, same mirror, by the way, same mirror. And I'm meditating, and it's too much to look at your whole face. And I start looking into the pupil of my eye. And in the pupil, I just kept on meditating on it, And I saw my soul, I don't know, and it was beautiful. What I saw was a beautiful person, and I was like, but it was just the pupil. It's just one, and I was like, wow, that's a beautiful person inside. And little by little, through that mirror, little by little, I start seeing my own beauty. It's the same food
and
I
stop
eat.
judging yourself.
Yeah.
Christiane Northrup is saying, do the same thing. Look in the mirror and say to yourself for 30 days, I love you, and see how you feel. And really look deep into your own essence.
Absolutely.
And something else shows up.
I believe it's like, it's loving oneself is part of loving God. It's like, this is God's gift. And loving this is part of loving God's gift. For me, it's because I struggled with the concept of loving oneself. I thought it's a selfish concept. I grew up with it being selfish concept. And for me, it took a journey to love myself. Mm-hmm. And I really believe it's part of loving God. It's part of my expression for my love of God.
Coming up.